footage so many times it just gets funnier.
Now, apparently they're fainting goats. I mean, this is a news story. But have you ever heard of any animal besides a human fainting?
No, and in fact, some of our fans think that this is just a hoax because this footage is so weird.
Well, you know, there's only one way to find out.
All right, let's go see for ourselves.
So Kari and Tory hit the road to confirm or confound this possible fraud once and for all.
All right, we're at Renegade Ranch to see these fainting goats. I mean, I haven't seen one fall over yet. So I'm just kind of excited to get in there and try to freak them out and see if we can get them to fall over. I know that seems kind of cruel, but you know, science could be cruel sometimes.
I have seen this internet clip so many times because it cracks me up. Do goats actually faint?
Well, they do and they don't. They appear to faint, but they don't actually lose consciousness when they fall on the ground. It's a muscle condition called myotonia that affects their leg muscles. So when they get scared, sometimes even excited, their muscles are tightened up in their legs, and sometimes they'll actually fall over.
Yeah, but this still smells like a rural myth, meant to make us city folk look dumber than a fence post. But Tory's halfway convinced.
Apparently, shepherds breed these goats just for that gene, so that way they can put one of these goats into their flock of sheep, so when a real predator shows up, all the sheep take off and the goat is stuck there, paralyzed, so that the predator can eat it and not the sheep. Now, if that's not taking one for the team, I don't know what is. The sad thing is, it's not even his team. I mean, it's the sheep, you know?
Sounds like someone's going soft on these cute little guys. It won't last.
All right, Tory, your first step. What do you want to do?
I think for my first one, I'm just gonna see if I can get one of these goats to faint with no tricks. I mean, I haven't seen one of these fainted yet. Ooh. Oh, you...
It's a shameful start. The first one to faint is one of us. So while Tory regroups, Kari gives it a whirl.
Okay, I figured something would be very freaky with a lot of flash would be an umbrella. So I'm gonna try to crouch down, wait till they're calm, and pow.
That kapow sure worked on the virus video, so it should work now. But it doesn't.
They're laughing at us, Kari. They mock us.
I don't think this is as easy as I thought it was gonna be.
Every failure to faint casts more doubt on this viral video. But Tory needs to prove that he's smarter than the livestock.
I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna lay down in that trough right there, cover me in hay.
Christina supplies the hay as Tory's wrapped and interred inside a straw sarcophagus.
Let them come up to the hay, eat for a little bit, and then I'll spring out and see if we can get one of these guys to faint.
5 long minutes later, Kari calls in the strike.
All right, Tory, go now.
Not one?
Not one.
You kidding me?
Dude, that would scare the heck out of me. I can't tell you how frustrating this is. I mean, they're called fainting goats. We can't make a fainting goat faint. Seriously.
But enough bleating. Let's bring out the big guns.
Oh, these techniques don't seem to be working very well. I thought these goats were supposed to faint like that.
I got an idea. This one's for the boys.
The boys don't know it, but they're about to enjoy their first, probably last, Bucks party.
All right, Kari, these are the male goats. What's your technique?
You ready?
Yeah.
Tory falls to friendly fire, but once again, Kari fails to stun or stiffen the target species.
Wasn't ready for that one, Kari.
It's especially annoying because by now they know the goat video was no fraud. Behind the scenes, they're falling like flies.
You wanna know what's frustrating me the most? Everybody seems to be able to get these goats to fall except Kari and me. Camera guy walks by a goat, it falls over. The runner, he's making goats fall over. The farmer walks by and they're falling over.
Well, the breed is called the Tennessee fainting goat. So Kari and Tory give themselves one last shot at the goat version of Operation Shock and Awe.
I think maybe we need to blend.
Should we use our secret weapon? Camouflage?
Camouflage.
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna drop them with this one. All right, Kari, so this is the camouflage technique. Now the key is we need to blend in with the goats.
Okay, on your attack, we get up, chase him around and make him faint.
Let's do this.
Looking like rejects from a Wizard of Oz revival, Tory and Kari stalk their prey.
I don't know about the goats, but I think the cow's getting kind of excited.
I'm one of you guys. What's going on, fellas? Ready, Kari? Let's go! Got him. Totally worked.
Yeah, we got a few.
I got one over there.
It won't work every time on every goat, but we've seen enough to prove that this video virus is the real deal. They really can be scared stiff.
I am so convinced that this works. It actually doesn't take that much. You just have to know what you're doing, which we obviously don't most of the time. This myth is absolutely confirmed. These goats faint.
Producers of MythBusters wish to say that no goats were heard during filming, though several felt they were made to look stupid. Authorized and spoken by Robert Lee.
Whoa! That looks seriously dangerous. I like it.
You know, they're claiming to do this with only sawdust. Fans, they're a little skeptical. They think it's either something way more flammable or it's CGI.
Well, in theory, it could work.
Yeah, even though they say they're not using any accelerant, if the powder's fine enough, you could get that result from just sawdust, compressed air, and an open flame.
Oh, we are gonna have to be so careful.
Yeah, Tori, careful.
I'm always careful.
That's carefree. You're carefree.
There really could have been any number of undeclared combustibles down that pipe. At least the guy seems quite forthcoming about how he put it together.
What we have here is the energy source. It's an old propane tank.
So, armed with the blueprints,
Valve. This is a high-speed flow valve.
on behalf of doubting viewers everywhere, we're gonna call his bluff and build it like he did.
Like all of the recycled junk that we try to turn into something amazing, this is not just a pipe, it's filled with all sorts of other metal work. So I'm gonna have to cut it up and cut everything out and make it right for us.
Step one is to pop the top on the tank. Sounds easy, but Kari soon discovers these things are not meant to be tampered with.
Well, you didn't want it to come all off in one piece, did you?
Kari finally breaks through, but there's much more work to do.
Inside now.
Tori's timely advice pretty much translates as, well, there's your problem.
Okay, so you're gonna have to cut out that whole section there.
Sure hope there's a lot more layers in here. That would be way easier than getting a pipe.
Yeah, it looks like there might be another layer.
Meantime, Grant works on a modified propane canister, just like the one in the video. The propane's been drained, and the tank's been adapted to hold compressed air. And a high-speed, high-flow valve should release all of that air in a short, sharp blast.
Air's gonna come in here from our compressor, and what happens is it normally goes in here and fills up the tank, and it's doing that all the time until the tank's full. This leads out to the cannon itself. When we push this button, it cuts off the flow coming in from the compressor and allows the tank air to go directly out to the cannon, and it deploys in less than a quarter of a second.
Heavy-duty pipes connect Grant's apparatus with Kari's cleaned-out cannon, to which she's welded 4 steel struts. It's ready for a proof-of-concept blow test without the flame, to see how high they can blast the sawdust. Still, we all know that Uncle Jamie likes them to take this kind of thing outside.
I've got a bag of hamster bedding. This is basically just sawdust. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the cannon, let it off, and see what we're dealing with here. I think this will work out pretty well. It's light and fluffy.
One bag of plain sawdust, hamster bedding, only partially fills the pipe. Grant hooks up to an air compressor, and once he's up to full pressure, he counts it down.
Approaching 100. All right, this is sawdust cannon test with a little bit of sawdust, 100 PSI, in 3, 2, 1.
That's good. That was just a little bit of sawdust. That went pretty good.
The problem is, it didn't go that high.
No.
10 feet in the air.
At the moment, it's not looking exactly like the height that we would expect to see based on what we saw in the video. But I think it's achievable. It's definitely achievable.
So what to do? Grant thinks he'll get more punch with less hardware. He fits a shorter connecting pipe. Then Kari trims an inch or two off the legs. This jumble of spare parts just might fulfill its potential. If so, they'll need some elbow room. And Scarface Balachi's already booked the bomb range.
Say hello to my little friend!
Kari, Tory, and Grant have trucked their homemade cannon out to the bomb range to see if they can exactly replicate this amazing viral video with nothing more than sawdust, air, and a flare.
Now, we've seen a lot of really cool viral videos on the internet, but not all of them are 100% the truth. There's a lot of computer graphics. So for this to be confirmed, we need to be able to replicate that giant tower of fire that we saw on the internet video.
This orange line right here is connected to the air compressor, and that is the source of air for the whole cannon. And hopefully, that'll be enough to create a huge sawdust plume.
Their one and only test was
1!
underwhelming.
That went pretty good.
And even though they've upsized the pipes, this time the cannon needs to blast a lot more sawdust. Maybe booking the bomb range was a tad optimistic, though Tory will be playing with fire.
The plan is I'm gonna light the flare, I'm gonna stick it into the top of the barrel in the pile of sawdust like a birthday candle. I'm gonna run back, Grant's gonna pull the string, and we're gonna launch that sawdust into the air, and hopefully we'll get a giant tower of fire.
Perfect.
And then hopefully we'll all go, are we missing our eyebrows?
Am I missing an eyebrow?
The pressure inside the ex-propane tank rises to 120 PSI.
Okay, perfect. Good to go.
Tory lights, then inserts the road flare.
All right.
But will this really be enough to make a pipe full of common sawdust go boom? Hang on to your hamsters.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
For just a heartbeat, it seemed they wouldn't get the fireball. But good things do come to those who wait.
That was so cool!
Nice.
Confirmed.
Oh my God, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
3.
It didn't look like it was gonna ignite, and then all of a sudden, boom! It went up. It was beautiful.
And it's not just the flame and the size of the flame, but the sound.
Woo.
It was amazing.
And Kari thought it was even better than the video.
The sawdust went up with the flare, a mushroom cloud formed, and then the fire fell, and then you could see the flare falling to the ground. It was way cooler.
Challenge accepted, potential hoax, unhoaxed, and time to up the ante.
So we made our cannon to the specs of the video, and it worked. Now it's time we ramp it up, and we make a giant cannon and see how big we can make the fire!
Aside from the upscaled hardware, they plan to fool around with alternate ammunition. In one of those don't try this at home moments, Kari tests the explosive potential of other fine-grained substances, like ordinary kitchen flour.
That was good.
Too true, but it gets even better.
Next, we're trying non-dairy creamer.
because I hear that's really flammable, and I want to see if that's going to make the biggest fireball of all.
Non-dairy creamer. Millions would agree that going up in flames could be its finest moment.
Non-dairy creamer. Flame burns to my hand and into the cup. It's so flammable that there is a backdraft.
So with the promise of a much bigger cannon and a deadly dose of mock milk powder, it looks like the sky's the limit.
Now I want to ramp it up!
We've already proved that this video sawdust fireball is no hoax. We did it even better than they did and got a smoke ring to boot. Now we'd like to turn it up a notch with non-dairy creamer and a much bigger cannon.
So we've come to machinery and equipment, which is basically a graveyard of industrial parts and machines.
I don't think this one's gonna work. It's just too big.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna find something here.
Oh, that is perfect. All we need to do is lose this, and I love how it's got a cone shape. That way when we blast our air, all our sawdust is gonna come out of the cannon.
So we can maximize our tower of fire. He's a great hopper. Can we name it Dennis?
It's so hard to find a name both you and the missus can live with.
Comedy gold!
But they've got exactly what they came for.
This is perfect. All I need to do is add an extension, make some adjustments, and put it on a stand.
Back at base, Tory plans to accessorize the big blue hopper with a bigger yellow barrel.
What I have here is a 55-gallon drum, and I'm gonna use this to extend my funnels. But what I need to do first is cut the bottom.
No sooner said than done. Then Tory welds the drum tight to the hopper. They'll also need to use much bigger connecting pipes.
That looks pretty good.
And let's not forget to pack the combustibles.
How big a cup of coffee do you think you need for 3,000 pounds of non-dairy creamer? We are loading this into the truck, taking it up to the bomb range, and then putting it into our giant cannon to make a tower of flames.
Out on the range, the first challenge is finding a safe, smart way to fill the barrel.
What could possibly go wrong?
I can't see anything going wrong.
But 1,500 pounds of coffee creamer and a light breeze conspire against them.
Hey, how full is it?
It's kind of hard to tell.
According to my calculations, half that should fill this drum.
This accident waiting to happen doesn't.
Yeah,
All right,
I agree.
we're good.
I agree.
All right, it's full. Back the creamer out.
This time, the propulsion comes from Jamie's tried and tested air cannon rig. This was the powerhouse used to blast a cannonball, a baseball, and recently, raw steak.
There's your problem.
And the creamer cannon is bigger in every way. Then again, it has to lift 700 pounds of powder. So, what's going to happen?
First of all, we know that the non-dairy creamer is much more reactive in air than the sawdust. Second, the orifice size is much larger on the non-dairy creamer cannon, 36 times the force. And on top of that, 20 times the air capacity.
If everything goes right, and that stuff goes up in the air, and it actually ignites, we could set this whole hillside on fire.
I'm either expecting to see a much bigger mushroom cloud of fire, or because it's heavier, we're gonna see bloop, and it's gonna catch on fire, and then we're gonna have to stand there and watch it burn out. Hopefully, choice A.
Grant slowly builds the air pressure to 120.
Good to go.
Then Tory sets the spark. The mass of the creamer in relation to the volume of air is crucial. This could either be a blast or a burn.
All right, fire this puppy up.
All right, here we go. Non-dairy creamer cannon in 3, 2, 1.
That was frightening.
Terrifying!
Did you get that on high speed?
Yeah, we did remember to push the on button on the off chance that this might be one of the biggest fireballs ever.
This was frightening. I mean, seriously, there was a moment where I'm like, oh, crap, this was a bad idea.
When you set off an explosion, you go click, boom. When you fire one of these cannons, you go click, and like, whoosh. It's not working. Oh my God, it's up!
All I heard in my head was run. And I started up the hill as fast as I could go. And I'm still on a little bit of adrenaline buzz right now.
Flaming milk substitute floats down like snow from hell, and the crust at ground zero tells the tale.
Dude, you gotta feel this. It's like the top of a creme brulee.
Oh my God.
I think you need a new camera.
Should we take that off? Is it still rolling? Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Whoa!
oh, it saved it!
Hey!
You don't need a new lens!
This viral video is twice confirmed. The flame the governor must have seen from Sacramento. But it's not a recommended science project.
Oh my God! We should destroy this because it's too dangerous to have in our shop. This technology should not be shared with anyone.
And just in case you missed the message,
I hope I don't need to tell you this, but don't try this at home. We still have like 500 pounds of this stuff. Should we try it again?
Maybe after I get some new underwear.